Hey guys, sorry, our video currently cut out on the last part, so this is part two of that. As we are continuing, we were last discussing the Penguins' charge to the playoffs and if it's a realistic chance that they will make the playoffs, as they are currently 7 points out of a wild card spot right now. They have 14 games remaining. Um, I think the it's going to be a very, very tight window for them to make it. They need to win the next few games without a doubt, and the next few games are not easy. Dallas, Colorado, Carolina are their next three games, and they have to
But
put points up. I think.
the
Um,
thing is, if they beat those three teams, though, you know something's going to happen,
yeah, yeah. But
right? If
after
they lose
after
them, then it's a clear future.
oh, definitely. If they beat those
Because,
three teams after they got Columbus for two games, so which
yeah,
easier, but
so there's 5 games.
there's five games
And
right there. So
history history kind of shows that in the current setup, if you want to make the playoffs in a wild card spot, you have to get around like 90 to 95 points.
yeah, yeah.
So if we want to just do the math really quickly, right? 69 points. 290 is, 21 points. So 10 games and overtime win, right?
Yeah,
Out of 14 games.
yeah, that's very, very hard to do.
That's and that's if nobody else, or yeah, sorry, that we weren't doing the competing against other teams, but
Yeah,
but that's just to get to 90 points. If you need 95 points, well, then you need to win practically all of your games.
pretty much
So
everything. Yeah,
it's going to be a clear future if they lose all three games against those teams. And who knows what'll
yeah,
happen? I mean, it's almost like playoffs are beginning early for that team,
yeah, yeah. It's
especially
it's
when
it,
go ahead.
it's just like a win now mode. If you don't win now, you're not going to make it. Like they are sitting quite a ways out. 7 points doesn't seem like a lot, but if you only got 14 games remaining, the max amount of points you're going to be able to get is 28 points, right? So, and other teams are competing like that. I think Detroit currently won tonight. So that also pushes that margin up a little higher. So the Penguins,
So
what do the Penguins need to do in order to get that? Besides winning, like they seem to be playing a very hit and miss kind of game. Crosby seems to be putting the team on his back, but I don't know if that's going to be enough. Like they need some more production from their other crews like Malkin, Latang, and Carlson, which are the four main groups, but I haven't been seeing it.
yeah, it's a sticky situation, that's for sure. A lot of me wants to say that maybe the team is just getting old, especially when they have all of that bling to show off. You
Yeah,
got to think maybe they're just not as motivated anymore. But with maturity also comes intelligence in my eyes. So maybe
yeah,
they just only are going to start to play when they need to because they know how it all works.
yeah. They've
Who
been there,
knows?
done
I
that.
guess we are going to see it, but will this lead to them making a change? And when are they going to start to rebuild? I know obviously they've won so much off of these players that you can't just throw them in the dirt. Keep them around for as long as you can. I think Dubas even said that they're going to keep Crosby as long as he's in the league.
Yeah,
And I think that would actually put him at one of the few Hall of Famers who have played on the same team alongside the likes of like Mario Lemieux
yeah,
and Steve Yzerman, I believe.
yeah,
So I think that's what he wants because those are his two idol. Steve Yzerman was his idol growing up, I believe.
yeah,
So he's going to be there for a while. Now, what Dubas also said is that he wants to structure it so that he can go to the playoffs again with another team, like not team, another series of players,
yeah,
which means
yeah.
there's going to be some big changes going on. But is there going to be a handoff where they get a good player, kind of like what Lemieux did with Crosby?
I don't know. I think that Dubas kind of wants to keep his core the way it is, and he has
Yeah.
faith in the structure he's going. And I think he relies on the veterans to be there and to give that presence of they've all been in some high profile games and stuff like that and help the
Mhm.
young guys move along. But I mean, if you keep those guys in the lineup, you don't really have much room to move, right? They got rid of Gensel, and I think they got a couple of draft picks out of it and stuff like that. But I think they're going to have to make some more serious moves if they ever want to be one of those top teams and a contending team again, right? It's just the game's so much faster now, and Crosby and Malkin, Letang, and Carlson, they're all older veteran guys that they it's seeming like they can't keep up. Maybe Crosby. He's been playing really well the
He's
last few.
he's one to
But
admit though, he's
yeah,
slowing down.
yeah,
He's still good, but I mean, let's be honest. In relative terms to other hockey players, he's older.
he is.
You
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
your max heart rate goes down. You can keep up with muscle, but your endurance takes a hit.
yeah, yeah. He slowed down. He
So
slowed down.
yeah,
So, but I know his heart's still in his game. He wants to be here. I don't think he's going anywhere else. And if he does get traded, I think he's going to retire. I don't think he wants to play
yeah,
anywhere else but Pittsburgh. And I think
yeah.
he's made that clear before. So we will see where it goes from there if Penguins can make that push. But if not, they will have to figure out and try to rebuild for next year. But as for tonight, that's all the time we have. Thanks for listening to Hockey Talks. You can find us on YouTube at Hockey Talks 89. We will see you next time. Have a good night.
Bye.